Good evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJL 518 Network, welcoming you back to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1976 postseason is on the air, and yet for some reason, I wrote down 1986 NLCS, so let's real quick and make that 1976 NLCS in my thing there, as I was maybe a little bit messed up. We are here at the Astrodome for Game 4 of the 1976 National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. Kevin Hayes, Keith White, and BB Beatty are first here at the Astrodome in this crucial Game 4. The Philadelphia Phillies last night put an end to the 5-game winning streak that the Astros had in the postseason by finally getting a playoff win on the Astros. Today is Game 4. Will the Phillies tie this series up, or will the Astros have a chance to eliminate at home on Tuesday night? Big game tonight for both teams. Must-win game, I think, more for the Phillies, of course, as they are the team that's down 2-1. Woodman 564 joins us here at the Astrodome, and I'm sure a Steeler fan will join us shortly. Big win for the Phillies last night. Can they get another one? The Astros now pretty much upset that their 5-game playoff winning streak came to an end. Now we'll see if they can bounce back in this Game 4. Let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros, their number 3 starter, Joaquin Andujar. Andujar comes into this game, and I didn't write his stat down, so if I can find out real quick. Andujar comes into this game with a record of 1 win and no losses. He got a win against the Reds in his first appearance. So we'll see what happens with him today for the Astros. So let's get right down to it. Let's play some baseball, shall we? Let's go. Leading off for the Phillies, top of the first, second baseman Dave Cash. Cash is batting .345 for the postseason at this time. He is 10 for 29. We are using orange, white, and blue dice for the Astros. They are the home team. Orange will be red first. Andujar will make the pitch. 3-4, that's blank. Cash will swing the bat. 5-1, and he leads off with a base hit to left field. Cash will start the game off with a single. Nice way to start off there if you're the Phillies. Cash will go to first. Shortstop Larry Boa is up next. He's hitting .161 for the postseason. Cash, anything happening on Strat? Nope. No play. Double play coming up. Andujar will go ahead and make the deal. 1-5. That's at the park. Astrodome will go 3-3. And that's going to be a base hit, possible double for Boa. It's a single into center field. Cash will automatically make third on that. Boa rounding first. He's got to try for second. The ball is hit to center field. His base running rating is a 3. Center fielder for Houston is Cedeno. He has a -1. So a 1-2, Boa will make second, and he does. And it becomes a double. So the Phillies are starting off with the game with 2 hits, a single and a double. That will bring up third baseman Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is not having a good postseason. He's hitting only .194, under his average. We're expecting a breakout game from Schmidt. He had a natural cycle in the early stages of the 76 season. Infield will play in. Do not want to give up any runs now. Checking a strategy roll. Nothing happening. Andujar will deal with Schmidt. 5-5 against a right-handed batter, strikeout 20. That's too high. Astrodome -1 to Ks, +4 to walks, and -1 to homers. Schmidt will get the swing. 1-2. And against a right-handed pitcher, kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Michael Jack Schmidt. What a way for the Phillies to start the game off. A 1-2 on Schmidt's card against a right-handed pitcher is an H9. That is a homer into right field. And the Phillies come out bombing. 3-run homer by Michael Schmidt. And just like that, the Phillies take a very quick 3-0 lead. Stadium groans. And Steeler fan somewhere takes a drink. Boop, boop, boop. Takes three gulps for every run the Phillies score on that one. A 3-run bomb by Schmidt. And that will bring up left fielder Greg Luzinski. Luzinski is batting .240 for the playoffs. Also flashing that glove with that range of a 1 in left field. Andujar will make the pitch. 6-4. That's a possible error. Luzinski, 1-5 against a right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a double into center field for Luzinski. It's hit to center. Cedeno's error rating is a 4. That's a 6. He won't make an error. And Luzinski goes to second. And the Phillies have come out swinging. 4 straight base hits given up by Andujar. They're going to go talk to him on the mound real quick, as the Astros do not want to fall behind so quickly. This bad. First baseman Dick Allen is up next. He's batting .346 for the postseason. He is the second leading hitter for the Phillies in the playoffs. Anything on the strategy roll? No thing. Luzinski will stay put. Andujar with the pitch. 3-1, strikeout 4, and he got him, struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Andujar. He had 59 Ks in 76. 1 man out. Center fielder Gary Maddox is up next. He is the Philly leading hitter for the postseason. He's hitting a very nice .357. Luzinski on its second. Checking a strategy roll. 12, nothing air. Andujar will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-1, error on a grounder. Maddox, 1-5. That's going to be a fly out to right. There won't be an error. That's out number 2. Luzinski will stay put at second base, 2 outs. Next batter will be right fielder Jay Johnstone. Johnstone hitting .222. He's struggling a little bit. Batted .318 in 76. Checking a roll, see if anything happening. That is a no. Andujar will pitch to Johnstone. Johnstone will pitch. Andujar will pitch. 3-1. Strikeout 19. No. Johnstone will swing. 6-3. Base hit down right past the first baseman. That's a single for Johnstone. Luzinski's base running rating is a 2 with 2 outs, and a single past first will not get him in. He will hold at third. Johnstone gets a single, moves Luzinski over. And if you're the Phillies, you want to get all the runs you can get your hands on. Here's the catcher, Bob Boone. Boone hitting .240 for the postseason. 2 outs, runners at first and third. No play happening. Johnstone staying put. Andujar will go ahead and make the deal. 6-1. Again, error on a grounder. Boone, 5-2. That is a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Metzger. His error rating is a 4. That's a 2. He picks it up and he drops it. It's going to be an error on Metzger, and a run will score. Roger Metzger's error rating is a 4. That's a 2. And he plain drops the ball and cannot make a play. Luzinski will score. Johnstone to second. Boone to first. 4-0 Phillies here in the top of the first. Stadium groans. And Steeler fan somewhere takes a drink. Boop. Runners at first and second to bring up the pitcher, Larry Christenson. And if you're a pitcher and you know you're hitting in the first inning, that's usually a good sign. Christenson batted 196. Do I start McCarver on days? No, I do not. Bob Boone had the most at bats. That's why he's the automatic starter. There were no platooning for the Philadelphia Phillies at all. It's the same lineup throughout. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Christenson will now try to help his cause. Nothing happening on the bases. Andujar will make the pitch. 6-4. That's a possible error. Another possible error. Christenson will swing. 5-3. That's a ground ball to short. Again, Metzger's error rating is a 4. That's a 4. He does it again. This time it goes through the wickets. And that's going to get by him into the outfield. And everybody's safe. A ground ball to short, and Roger Metzger makes another error. 2 consecutive errors by Metzger, and the bases are loaded. That is a ground ball, and that goes an error. That is the second error on Metzger and the Astros already in this first inning. And now coming up to bat for the second time in the first will be Cash. Cash has a single. He's 1 for 1. Andujar cannot believe that Metzger forgot how to play shortstop. Fans here at the Astrodome know that if the Phillies win this game, they will definitely be going back to Veterans Stadium for a game 6 at least. What an inning by the Phillies so far. Andujar not off to a good start at all. There's 2 outs. Cash is 1 for 1. Strategy roll, 20. Andujar does have a pickoff chance, and he's going to throw to first to get Christenson. He's got a good chance. The throw to first, it's a 5. I don't believe it. It's a balk on Andujar. Andujar is called for a balk. Wow, talk about the wheels coming off at the start. A balk is called on Andujar. He thought he had Christenson, and the runs will score. Johnstone will come in. Boone will go to third. Christenson to second. 5-0 Phillies. Andujar must have been upset at Metzger and forgot to come to a complete stop. Runners at second and third. Stadium groans. Steeler fan somewhere takes a drink. Boop. He's drinking the dome foam. Runners at second and third. Andujar will pitch to Cash. Did he already make his pull rating? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 11. No, he did not. Andujar did not make his pull ratings. I do not count the errors against the pull rating. Runners at second and third. Andujar will try to pitch to Cash, and if he allows another run, that will be it. 5-0 Phillies here. Checking a strategy roll again. Nothing happening this time. Andujar will make the pitch. 3-6. That's a blank. Cash will swing. 1-3, and that's a ground ball to second base. That'll get picked up by Andrews. He throws to first, and this inning is over. And what a way for the Phillies to start this game. 5 runs on 5 hits 2 errors and a balk. We go to the bottom of the first. What a way for Philadelphia to start the game up. But now let's see if the Astros can do something here. Starting pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies, their number 4 starter, Larry Christenson. Christenson is 1-0 for the postseason. He got the win against the Mets in the final game of that series in the NLDS. Now the Astros get a turn. Right fielder Greg Gross will come up to bat, and he's hitting .297 for the postseason. Christenson will make the pitch. 3-5, walk, 5. Yes, that's a walk. Greg Gross will trot down to first, and Christenson gives up a leadoff walk. If you're the Phillies, the last thing you want to do is give the Astros any runs back. Third baseman Enos Cabell is up next. He's hitting .186 for the postseason. Infield at double play depth. Gross, is he doing anything? I doubt it. 9, and you're down 5 runs. You need base runners. Christenson will make the pitch. 4-6, that's a blank. Cabell will swing the bat. 3-1, base hit right up the middle past Christenson. It's a single. Gross's base running rating is a 2. He will hold it second. And the Astros are starting with runners on base here. Something tells me we're going to be in for one of those games. Runners at first and second. Center fielder Cesar Cedeno was up next. He's batting .293 for the Astros. Infield still a double play depth. The Phillies jumped out to a 5-0 lead. But right now, Christenson having some issues here in the first inning as well. Still rolling a strat. That's a 4, no play. Christenson will make the pitch. 4-5, that's a range play. Cedeno will swing. 1-5, that's a ball hit. That's a ball hit to center field. That is an 18. Against a righty, that's too high, so it's a fly ball to center field. The ball is hit to Maddox. It's a range play. His range is a 5, and he's got it. Makes the catch, out number 1. Fly out to center. Greg Gross's base running rating's a 2. A fly out to center field is a -2, which automatically makes him a 0. He'll stay put. First baseman Bob Watson is up next. He's hitting .333 for the postseason. He is the Astro leading hitter. Christenson will go ahead and make the pitch. First roll a strategy roll, but nope, got to re-roll it. Christenson does have pickoff chances and none happening. Christenson will pitch. 4-4. Range play again, this time at the park. Astrodome. 6-6. That is a star 2. It's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Johnstone. His range is a 5. And he makes the catch, out number 2. Gross's base running rating becomes a 1 on a fly out to right field. And Johnstone has a -1 arm, so it's a 0. So he'll stay put at second base, 2 outs. So 2 big range plays by Maddox and by Johnstone. Here's Jose Cruz. Cruz is in left field, and Cruz is hitting .250 for the series, for the postseason. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Checking the strategy roll. No play. Christenson will make the pitch. 5-6. That's a blank. Cruz will swing the bat. 2-6. Ground ball to short. Picked up there by Boa, and he's going to throw to second to get Cabell, and the inning is over. So what started out pretty good for the Astros ends with a thud. No runs and a hit. After 1, 5-0 Phillies. Stadium groans. Section 1933 groans. What a first inning. Timeout for drink. Top of the second inning. Larry Boa leads off. He got a double his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Andujar is going to stay out there as long as the Astros can let him out there. You don't want to go to the bullpen this early unless you absolutely have to. But if Andujar allows another run, that'll probably be it. Andujar with the pitch. 2-6. That's a pitcher result. That's a pitcher's result. Boas is hitting from the left side. A 1-5 is a base hit up the middle. That's a 4. That's a single for Larry Boa. Boa goes ahead and sends it right up the middle. Single. And Boa's now 2 for 2. Next batter coming up is Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt got a 3-run bomb his first time up, which really started the big rally here for the Phillies. Infield a double play depth. Nothing happening on the bases. Andujar will go ahead and make the pitch to Schmidt. 5-3. That's a blank. Schmidt will swing the bat. 3-6. And this time it's a fly out to left. And that's out number 1. G-Puck joins us here at the Astrodome. 1 down. Here's Luzinski. Luzinski is 1 for 1. Got a double his first time up. Brought in a run. Or did he? No, it's a double, but he didn't score. My bad. So infield still at double play depth. Andujar not doing anything. Boa, that does have a steal attempt, though. That was a 4. Boa, 16 plus 1 is 17. And Johnson plus 2 is a 19. The Phillies are going to go ahead and send him. A 1-19. Boa is safe. And he is. And there could be an error on Johnson. Johnson's error rating is an 8. And yes, he threw it into center field. That's going to be an error. Boa's going to go to third. And the Astros apparently have forgotten how to play baseball tonight. Third error on Houston. That is an E2. A stolen base and an E2 allows Boa to get to third base. Third error on the Astros. And Andujar just cannot believe what is going on with his team here tonight. We will re-roll the strat. Luzinski, 18, nothing happening. Andujar will pitch to Luzinski. The infield is now in. Andujar with the pitch. 1-5. That's at the park. Astrodome says 4-4. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. He'll look Boa back. Boa will not come in to score. And the play will be made by Watson. He'll take it himself. Luzinski is out, 2 down. 2 outs now. The batter is Allen. Allen is 0 for 1. Checking strategy. 5. Nothing happening. Andujar will now pitch to Allen. 2 outs here. Top of the second. 5-0 Phillies already. Andujar will make the deal. 3-4. Blank. Allen will swing the bat. 4-3. Base hit to right field. Single. Phillies get another run. Coming in to score is Boa. Phillies up 6-0 here in the second. Stadium groans. And somewhere, section 1933 takes a drink. RBI single by Allen, and I got no choice. That is it for Andujar, as they got to take him out. What a tough start for him. The Astros will go to the bullpen early. And they're going to bring out Joe Niekro, who'll take over now. So Niekro becomes the second Astro pitcher, and he can pitch to 9 batters. So Joe Niekro coming out for the Astros, 6-0 Phillies. The batter now is Maddox. Maddox is 0 for 1. Nothing on the, is that a strategy? Yeah, that actually is a strategy roll. That's a 5. That's good. He has a 4 plus 1 from Niekro is a 5. 15 plus 3 is 18. And Johnson makes it a 19. Allen's going to try to steal. A 1-19. Allen is safe. And he is. Whoa, he just got under the tag. A 20 is the only way he would have been out. Stolen base for Dick Allen. He goes ahead and steals. Gets another run in scoring position. Phillies are just making it exactly as they can to make sure that this series goes back to the vet. And if you're the Phillies, you got to be feeling good about it because the next game, Steve Carlton's back on the mound against the Astros, Mike Cosgrove. They'll do it again. Allen on its second. A 20. Niekro turns around. Fires to second. No. Allen gets back. And now Niekro will go ahead and make the pitch to Maddox. 2-3. Error on a grounder. Maddox. 6-6 against a right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. And that will end the inning. 1 run for the Phillies on 2 hits, a stolen base, and an error. What a start for Philadelphia, making sure this series goes back to Philly. We go to the bottom of the second, but a long way to go. As you all know, here at RJL 518, no lead is safe. Leading off for the Astros will be the catcher, Cliff Johnson. Johnson is hitting 200. He hits righties better than Herman does. Christenson will make the pitch. 1-1, that's a blank. Johnson will swing. 1-2, and that's a fly out to right. And that is the first out. 1 man down. Second baseman Rob Andrews is up next, and he's batting 184 for the postseason. Michael Peterson joins us here at the Astrodome. Christenson will make the pitch. 1-4. That's at the park. Astrodome says 6-6. That's going to be a fly out to right. Out number 2. 2 away. And here's the shortstop, Roger Metzger, and he gets a few boos from the Astrodome crowd for making 2 consecutive errors in the first inning. Metzger, I know, wants to make up for it, though. He is hitting 265, which is above his average, so he's doing it at the plate. 2 outs. Christenson will make the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 7. Got him, struck him out. A good inning for Christenson. That's the first strikeout for Christenson. He only had 54 of them in 76. And that is a 1-2-3 inning on the Astros. After 2, 6-0 fighting Phils. Top of the third inning. Leading off will be Jay Johnstone. Johnstone is 1 for 1. Has a double and came in and scored on a balk. Niekro will make the pitch. 4-6. That's a wild pitch. Ball 1. Do it again. Niekro. 6-2. Strikeout 6. Nope, that's too high. So that is a 6, but -1 from the Astrodome makes it a 5. Johnstone will swing. 4-6, and that's going to be a single right past second. Another base hit for the Phillies. The Phillies are absolutely on fire. And the next batter is Boone. Boone reached on an error his first time up. Johnstone on at first. Infield a double play depth. Nothing happening on the bases. Negro will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-4. Hit by pitch. 3, no. That's too high. Boone will swing. 5-3. And he pops it up into the infield. That's going to be a pop out to second. That's the first out. Larry Christenson is the next batter. And with the score 6-0, he's going to hit away. And the Astros will keep the infield at double play depth, not expecting a bunt. And I think that's the right call for them as well. Johnstone on at first. Nothing happening on the bases. Negro will make the pitch to Christenson. Pitch from Negro, 3-1. That's a blank. Christenson gets the swing. 1-5. And Christenson gets into the act. That's going to be a double into left field for Christenson. Everybody is hitting it high. That's a double to left. Johnstone's base running rating is a 3. Double to left, -1 is 2. Left fielder is Cruz. The only way Johnstone scores is on a 1. No, he'll hold at third. Christenson will go to second on a double. He helps his own cause, and he gets into the act. Stadium is not enjoying this game tonight so far. So Christenson gets a base hit. The batter is Cash. Cash is 1 for 2. 1 out, runners at second and third, and the infield's going to come in. Negro will have to make the pitch here. As Woodman says, was there a game this morning? Yes, there was, and you were there, by the way. So runners at second and third. Negro will make the pitch. Strat roll says a 12, no play. Cash will swing the bat. 6-5. I should say Negro's pitching. 6-5. 6-5. That's a wild pitch. 17 is too high. Ball 1. Oh, Negro almost wild pitched in a run. Negro will do it again. 5-1 against a righty. Strikeout 18. No way. Cash will swing. 1-6. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Johnstone is going to stay put. The throw will go to first for out number 2. So 2 outs now. The batter now is Boa. Boa having a great night. He's 2 for 2. Runners at second and third. Negro now in a jam, trying to get out of this one. Phillies already up 6-0 on the Astros here. We're only in the top of the third. Strategy roll, 7, no play. Negro will make the pitch. 3-6 against a switch left. That is a blank. Boa will swing. 1-3. Base hit left field for Boa. That's a single into left. Johnstone comes in to score. Christenson's base running rating's a 2. With 2 outs becomes a 3. With 2 outs becomes a 3. The single into left field. Left fielder is Cruz, -1. The only way Christenson comes in is on a 2, and he will not score. There could be an out. Cruz has a -1 arm, a 1-4. There will be an out. It is a 3. Now we got to find out who it is. The throw coming in, and the out is a 2, and it's Christenson. He's thrown out at the plate. Side retired. So that goes as a base hit by Boa. That scores Johnstone. Makes it 7-0. Christenson coming around third, and the throw coming from Cruz, and he gets Christenson at the plate with a 5, and that retires a side, as he gets him out there, but the run comes in to score. Another run in for the Phillies. One run on 3 hits in that inning. We go to the bottom of the third, 7-0 Philadelphia. Timeout on the field. We go to the bottom of the third inning, 7-0 Philadelphia. Unbelievable start for the game to the Phillies. We'll have a pinch hitter coming in for Joe Niekro, as he is done, as the pitcher was the leadoff batter. Coming in to pinch hit for the Astros will be Ed Herman. Ed Herman, however, having a pretty good postseason himself, though. He's hitting 12 for 18, but this is a pinch hit spot, as he will go up against Christenson to lead off the bottom of the third. Christenson will make the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 13, no, too high. Herman swings, 2-4, line drive out to first base, out number 1. That's a line out to first. 1 man out. The next batter will be Gross. Gross walked his first time up. Christenson will make the pitch. 4-3 against the lefty. That's a walk plus 10. That's 7. Will walk Gross. He'll go to first again. Second time Gross is walked. Runner on base. The batter will be Cabell. Remember, no lead is safe here at RJL 518. Cabell is 1 for 1. And he got a single his first time up. Infield is a double play death. I am still rolling a strategy roll, believe it or not. And that is a 4. Gross is not doing anything. Christenson will make the pitch to Cabell. 5-1. That's a walk. That 10 is going to walk him. Cabell's a 6 plus 4 is a 10, and he walks Cabell. Now the Astros got something going on. 2 consecutive walks given up by Christenson. The batter will be Cedeno. There is 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Gross on it second, Cabell on it first. Anything happening? 12, no. Christenson will make the pitch to Cedeno. 5-2, wild pitch, 5, yes, it's thrown to the backstop, and we got a wild pitch. Runners advance. A wild pitch thrown by Christenson, and now the Astros have runners in scoring position. They're going to go talk to Christenson on the mound for a moment, see what's up. And now they'll pitch to Cedeno. They will pitch to Cedeno, or will they? No. They're going to pitch to him. The infield is going to be stayed back to try to get the out. You're up 7-0, so you need outs. Christenson will go ahead and see if anything happening on the bases. 11 is a no. Christenson will make the pitch. 2-2, error on a grounder. Cedeno, 5-6. That is a ground ball. That ground ball's hit to third. That ball is hit to Schmidt. His error rating is a 9. That's an 11. He will not make an error. A throw goes to first for out number 2. The runner, Gross, will come in to score. Cabell, the only way he can go to third is on a 6, and he doesn't. He stays put. So Cabell stays at second base. The run does score. It's now 7-1. And now 2 outs. And the batter will be Watson. Watson is 0 for 1. Christenson will be happy if he just gives up the 1 run here in the third. Checking a strategy roll. No play. Cabell staying at second. Christenson will make the pitch. 5-1. Walk. 3. Yes, he walks Watson. And the Astros get another runner on base. No hits in this inning. 3 walks given up by Christenson. The batter now is Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 1. Fans here at the Astrodome hoping the Astros can come through with a good hit here and get close. Chop away at this tree that the Astros have inadvertently planted. Strategy, no play. That was actually pretty good. Christenson will pitch. 5-3, that's a blank. Cruz will swing. 2-3, base hit past first. It's a single for Cruz. Cabell's base running rating is a 5 with 2 outs, and he will score. Cabell comes in with a score. Watson's base running rating is a 2, becomes a 3 with 2 outs, and he will make it to third. Watson goes to third. Cruz gets an RBI single. It is now 7-2. Stadium cheers a little bit. Yay. Next batter will be Cliff Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 1. But now it's a 7-2 ball game. Runners at the corners with 2 men out. Christian, anything on the bases, that is a 3. Cruz does have a jump, but he will not go. Johnson will go ahead and make the pitch. Christenson will pitch. 4-3 against the righty, that's blank. Johnson will swing. 6-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to first base. That's picked up by Allen. He'll take it himself, tag the bag, and the inning is over. 2 runs for the Astros on only 1 hit, 3 walks, and a wild pitch. Game is a little bit more interesting. It's now 7-2 after 3. Long way to go yet in this one. As Michael Peterson says, typical RJL game. Top of the 4th coming up. Michael Jack Schmidt leads off. He's 1 for 2. Has the bomb in the first inning. They've got right coming up, so the Astros need a right-hander. And let's see who they're going to bring in. And they are going to go with Bo McLaughlin. Since it is a 5-run lead and it's still early in the game, I can bring out some pitchers that were actually pretty good and didn't have much appearances. Here's Bo McLaughlin. 4 wins, 5 losses saved, a 2.85 ERA. He's actually making his second appearance in the postseason. He can only pitch to 5 batters, but we'll see what he's capable of doing. Mike Schmidt will lead it off. Top of the 4th, 7-2. McLaughlin, 4-1. That's a pitcher result. That's a 12. Against the righty, a 1-18 is an automatic out. That is a 12, and that is going to be a ground out to third. Next up is Luzinski. Luzinski, 1 for 2. McLaughlin, 1-4. That's a possible error. The Astros have made a lot of them already. Luzinski, a 1-3. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit. That ball is hit to Cabell. His error rating is a 9. That's a 5, and he boots it away from him. Cabell picks it up, fires the first, not in time. Luzinski is safe on an E5. That is an error on Cabell. He makes an error now, and that is the 4th error on the Astros. And that, I believe, ties the highest amount of errors I've had a team make in any game in inside pitch. 4 errors on the Astros. Luzinski is safe at first. And McLaughlin says, well, it doesn't matter who's on the mound. We can't play defense. So the infield will go to double play depth. There is 1 out. Allen is up next. Still rolling strategy. 15, nothing happening there. McLaughlin will go ahead and make the pitch to Allen. 4-2 against the righty. Strikeout 6, got him. He got Allen, struck him out. And that is out number 2. Maddox is up next. He's 0 for 2. Luzinski, anything happening? 5, no. McLaughlin will go ahead and make the pitch to Maddox. 2 outs here, top of the 4th. McLaughlin will deal. 2-4. That's a range play. Maddox, 2-4. That's going to be a well-hit ball to left field. It's a double to left, but it is a range play. It's up to Cruz. Cruz is where you want to hit to if you're an Astro fan. His range is a 5. And he makes the catch and takes a double away from Maddox. And the side is retired. It's a fly out to left. For the first time in the ball game, the Phillies don't get any runs. And no hits as well. There was an error. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 7-2. In favor of the Fightin' Phils. And pretty much that catch by Cruz probably did save a run. Christenson coming back on the mound. Rob Andrews leads off, and he is 0 for 1. Christenson will settle in. He'll make the deal. 3-1, strikeout 1, got him easily, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2 for Christenson. 1 away from Metzger. Metzger is 0 for 1. Christenson goes ahead and gets set. He'll make the deal. 4-5. That's a range play. Metzger, 3-5. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Cash. Cash's range is a 3, and he can't get it. That will be a base hit for Metzger. Metzger gets a single, and he will head to first. Infield will move to double play depth. McLaughlin is the next batter. They will pinch hit for him. And coming on to pinch hit will be Ken Boswell. Boswell hits .262. He'll pinch hit against Christenson here in the bottom of the 4th. Metzger on it first. Anything happening? 12, no. Christenson getting set, and he will make the pitch. 5-2. Wild pitch. 13, no. Ball 1. Too high. And immediately, Boone gets up out of his crouch and talks to Christenson. Says, hey, come on. You already uncorked the wild pitch. Come on, let's tighten it up here. 1 out, bottom of the 4th, 7-2 Phillies. Metzger on it first. They'll do it again. 6-6. Error on a throw. Boswell. 4-4. And that's going to be an infield single to shortstop. The ball is hit to Boa. Boa's error rating is a 6. That's a 7. There will not be a throwing error. He holds on to the ball, and everybody's safe. An infield single by Boswell. Boa couldn't get to it in time. And now the Astros again are in business with runners at first and second, and 1 out. Here's Gross. Gross has no official at bat. He's walked twice. Runners at first and second. Christenson will go ahead and make the deal to Gross. Nothing happening on the bases. Pitch coming from Larry. And that's a 4-3 against the lefty. That's a walk plus 10. That's a 1, and the bases are loaded. Greg Gross walks for the third time. The bases are loaded for Enos Cabell. And one out here. Boone's going to go talk to Christenson again, see how they want to handle this. And the Phillies are going to play the infield double play depth and try for two and give up the run. Cabell is 1-for-1, singled and walked. 7-2, but the Astros now are threatening to make this a ball game again. Cabell has a little home run power, but not much. It would be very difficult for him to hit a home run here in the Dome with a -1 here. We'll see what happens. Infield a double play depth. Strategy roll. That's a 1. Nothing happening. Christenson will make the pitch to Cabell. 1-1. That's a blank. Cabell swings. 3-1. Base hit right up the middle. It's a single for Cabell. Metzger will come in to score. Boswell, base running rating of 1 on a single up the middle. He will come in to score. Gross, base running rating of 2. He has to hold it second. Cabell will go to first. 2-run single for Cabell. 7-4. Stadium cheers. Yay! And the tying run is coming to the plate. And that's going to be Cesar Cedeno. Cedeno is 0-for-2. And the Astros continue to chop away at this tree. Christenson, what are you going to do here? Has he reached his pull rating yet? I don't know. He's due to bat third in the 5th inning, and I know the Phillies would like to see him finish this inning out, but right now the walks are killing him. 3 singles and a walk. I'm going to leave him out there so he can get Cedeno out. Runners at first and second, infield double play depth. That is a 7. Gross stays put. Christenson will make the pitch. 5-4 against the right-handed batter. That's a blank. Cedeno swings. 5-2. Base hit left field for Cedeno. It's a single to left. Gross's base running rating is a 2. Single to left, +1 is 3. Left fielder Luzinski +1 is 4. A 1-4. Gross will score. He does. Gross comes in to score. With that 4, Cabell will make third. Cedeno has a single. 7-5. Are we looking at a Game of the Year candidate? A 7-0 lead has now become 7-5 here. And runners at the corners and still 1 out. And the batter is Bob Watson, and that's going to be it for Christenson. That's going to be it for Christenson, and the Phillies will go to the bullpen as they feel they have no choice. And they're going to bring out Gene Garber. Buckle up, everyone. This is going to be a weird game. Here's Gene Garber. He'll come in to pitch. Runners at first and third, 1 out. The infield is going to play a double play depth and try to get out of the inning. Watson does hit into DPs. So now Garber, nothing. That is a 3. Cedeno has a steal attempt. 6 has a jump. 16 + 1 is 17. Boone is a +1 is an 18. Cedeno's going to try to go to second. There he goes. A 1-18. He's safe, and he is. And the tying run is at second base. What an unbelievable game, and we're only in the 4th inning. The double play is now cut off. They'll now call the infield in, as suddenly this 7-0 game just became 7-5. Checking a strategy roll again. That is a 1. Cabell staying put. Garber will make the pitch. 6-4. Strikeout 19. That's too high. Watson scores. He hits 6-3 against a right-handed batter. A right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Schmidt will hold Cabell back, and the throw goes to first for out number 2. They will not send Cabell. 2 outs. They keep Cabell at third base, and that gives you another chance with Cruz. Cruz is 1 for 2. Garber will go ahead and make the pitch. 3, no play. Garber looking on. He deals. 6-4. Strikeout 7. Got him. Struck him out. He gets Cruz, and the inning is over. 3 runs for the Astros on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. A stolen base and a walk. We got a ball game again. It's 7-5 after 4. As Michael Peterson did say, typical RJL game, and he wasn't kidding. Top of the 5th inning. Jay Johnstone leads off. Left, right coming up. The Astros need a pitcher, and the pitcher is due to bat 4th in the next inning. The Astros will go with Gene Pence. 3 wins, 3 losses, 5 saves, a 2.97 ERA. We could be using a lot of pitchers in this one. 7-5 Phillies. They had a 7-0 lead. And now the Astros have chopped the tree down to a position where now it's a ball game again. Pence will make the pitch. 1-4. Strikeout 5. Got him. Struck out Johnstone. That's the first out. Next up will be Bob Boone. Boone is 0 for 2, reached on an error. Pence will go ahead and deal. 4-3, range play. Boone swings. 6-4. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. That's hit to Cedeno. His range is a 3, and he's got it. Out number 2. Pinch hitter coming up for Gene Garber as he will not bat. And here's Bobby Tolan. He'll bat here in pinch hit. Bobby Tolan against Gene Pence. Two outs here, top of the 5th inning. Pence with the pitch. 5-4, strikeout 18, no. Tolan swings, 3-1. That's going to be a single past first base. A pinch hit for Tolan. He goes to first. He keeps the inning alive with a single. And now we'll bring out Cash Me Outside. Dave Cash is 1 for 3. 2 outs, runner on at first. Anything happening? 20, no. Pence does not have a pickoff chance. Tolan on at first. It's now a 7-5 ball game. Pence will pitch. 3-2. Strikeout 12. No way on Cash. Cash will swing. 3-6. And it's a ground ball to short. That's picked up by Metzger. He will throw to second to get Tolan. And that will end the inning. No runs, a hit for the Phillies. Still 7-5. In a game where it looked like Philadelphia was going to run away with it. But the Astros says, not so fast. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 2 rights and a switch coming up for the Astros. Cliff Johnson is the leadoff batter. The Phillies do have the better bullpen. And they're going to go with Wayne Twitchell. He'll come out to pitch. Twitchell will be the third Philly pitcher. Cliff Johnson leads off here, bottom of the fifth inning. Twitchell with the pitch. 6-2. Walk plus 10. That is a 4, and that is a leadoff walk. A leadoff walk for Johnson, and the tying run coming to the plate as Steeler fan finally makes his way here through the turnstiles. And Steeler fan, that scoreboard does not tell the story. Here's Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 2. Infield at double play depth. Am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. Nothing happening there. Twitchell will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-1. Wild pitch. 9. Yes, it's a wild pitch. Johnson goes to second. Another wild pitch in this game. Second wild pitch by the Phillies. And the Astros have a balk, which scored a run. And now Johnson at second base. That takes away the double play. Checking another strat. That's a 14. Twitchell will make the pitch to Andrews. 1-6. That's a walk. 6, and that's a walk. He walked Andrews, and the tying run is on base. That is the 7th walk issued by the Phillies in this game. The Astros have come back with the help of the base on balls. The Phillies have been scoring runs by hits. Tying run is on base. Double play up back, and here's Metzger. Metzger is 1 for 2. He made 2 consecutive errors in this game. He would love to make up for it. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. 2 straight walks given up by Twitchell. And he only had 17 of them in 76 and 61 innings pitched. Strategy roll. 12, no play. Twitchell will make the pitch. 3-2. Strikeout plus 10. Got him. He got Metzger. That's a big K. 1 out. Pinch hitter coming up for Gene Pence. And they're going to go with Larry Milburn. He'll pinch hit, switch hitter. Larry Milburn will pinch hit against Twitchell. 7-5 now, 1 out. Strategy roll, no play. Twitchell will make the pitch. 6-3. That's at the park. Astrodome says 2-4, and that is going to be a ground ball to short. Do they turn the double play? 2-0-3. Second base is cash. +1 is 4. And no, they don't turn it. Johnson goes to third. Andrews is out at second, and there's only 2 outs. You have got to turn those double plays. So a fielder's choice puts Milburn runners at the corners now. And the batter is Gross. Gross has been up 3 times and has walked 3 times. He doesn't have an official at bat in this game. But now there are 2 outs. Twitchell, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. Anything happening on the bases? That is a 7. No. Twitchell will go ahead and make the pitch to Gross. 4-2. That's a pitcher result. Gross, a lefty. A 1-13 is a single up the middle. That's a 5. Bam! Right through the box. Single for Gross. It's 7-6. Johnson will come in to score. Milburn's base running rating is a 4 with 2 outs, and he will make third. Gross is on at first. It's 7-6. Stadium cheers. EA Section 1933 showers a little dome foam. And now the batter is Enos Cabell. He is 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. It's now a 7-6 game here. The Phillies led 7-0, and then all of a sudden everything started falling apart for the Phils. Strategy roll. That's a 7, no play. Twitchell trying to get out of this inning. 2 outs. Twitchell will make the pitch. 1-5 against a righty. That's a blank. Cabell swings. 5-6, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. And that'll be put away by Johnstone. And the inning is over. 1 run on 1 hit and 2 walks and a wild pitch. After 5, 7-6. What did I say when the score was 7-0? What did I say? No lead is safe at RJL 518. My point is proven. Top of the 6th inning. The Phillies have switched right coming up. Astros need a pitcher. They'll probably bring in a righty. Now, this is where it gets a little dangerous for the Astros, as they're now beginning to run out of really decent pitchers. I don't want to use force right now. So coming on to pitch for the Astros will be Gilbert Rondon, and he'll be making his first appearance in this postseason. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to take him back. And instead, even though it's a switch and a right, I'm going to use Sambito instead. Sambito's the better pitcher. In this kind of game, the better ERA wins over righty versus lefty matchups. Joe Sambito instead will come in for the Astros. He is the 5th Astro pitcher. 7-6, top of the 6th inning. Boa leading off. He is 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. Sambito will make the pitch. 1-4, strikeout 14, no. Boa swings. 2-4, fly out to right, out number 1. 1 man down. The batter will be Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 3. He hit a 3-run bomb in the 1st inning. Sambito will go ahead and deal it. 2-5. That's a possible error. Schmidt will swing. 3-1. That's a fly ball to left field. That ball is hit to Watson. His error rating is a 7. That's a 12. He'll make the catch. Out number 2. I'm sorry, Cruz is in left field, not Watson. His error rating is a 6, but he still doesn't make an error. 2 down, looking at the wrong player. Here's Luzinski. Luzinski is 1 for 3, a double, and also reached on an error. The Astros have 4 errors in this game. They have tied the most errors in any inside pitch game I've ever played. Sambito will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-5. That's an error on a grounder. Luzinski will swing. 4-3. And that's going to be a base hit to right field for Luzinski. It's a single to right. Gross is out there. His error rating is a 4. That's a 7. He won't make an error. He'll corral the grounder, and he'll throw it in. Luzinski is safe at first. Keeps the inning alive. Base hit for Luzinski. Next batter is Allen. Allen is 1 for 3, a single and a stolen base. Still 2 outs, top of the 6th. Sambito trying to keep it where it's at. Allen is very dangerous, though, against left-handed pitching. But Zambito was still the better pitcher right now in the bullpen outside of Forge. Luzinski on it first. Strategy roll. 8, no play. Zambito will make the pitch. 5-2. That's at the park. Astrodome says 2-5, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Cedeno gets to it, and the side is retired. No runs and a hit for the Phillies. Still 7-6. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Cesar Cedeno leads off for the Astros, and he is 1 for 3. Checking on what they want to do with Twitchell. He's going to stay out there for a little while longer. He can pitch to 3 more batters before being tired. The Phillies in the first 3 innings, 7 runs on 10 hits. The last 3 innings, no runs on 2 hits. For the Astros, for the first 3 innings, 2 runs on 2 hits and 3 errors. For the last 2 innings for the Astros, 4 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. Talk about your crazy games. Twitchell will go ahead and pitch a Cedeno here to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Twitchell, 1-5 against the righty. That's a blank. Cedeno will swing 3-4, and that's a fly out to right. Out number 1. 1 man down. The batter is Watson. Watson is 0 for 2. Twitchell will pitch to Watson. Twitchell is due to bat 4th in the 7th. Twitchell, 3-2. Strikeout plus 9. Got him. He will get Watson on a K. That's a big strikeout for Twitchell. 2 outs. Next up will be Cruz. Cruz is 1 for 3. Twitchell probably be his last batter. He will pitch to Cruz. Cruz is set and ready. Pitch from Twitchell. 6-2. Walk plus 10, and Cruz will walk on the 1. The tying run is again on base. Twitchell gives up a walk, and that is the 8th base on balls by the Phillies. And now a chance for Cliff Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2. He walked and scored on a wild pitch. And that's going to be it for Twitchell. He is done, and the Phillies will go to the bullpen again. They will bring out a lefty to deal with Johnson, as Johnson does not hit left-handed pitching very well. And coming on to pitch for the Phillies, probably making his first appearance in this postseason, is going to be Tom Underwood. Larry Christenson beat out Underwood for the number 4 spot. It was a tough decision to see who would be the number 4 starter between Underwood or Christenson. Tom Underwood will come out to pitch. 10 wins, 5 losses, 2 saves, a 3.53 ERA. Underwood is probably only in for this batter or this inning or the next inning possibly. So here's Tom Underwood against Johnson. 2 outs, 7-6. Strategy roll, 10. No play. Cruz is staying put. Underwood will make the pitch. 4-4. That's an error on a throw. Johnson, 2-4. That's going to be, he laces a double into center field for Johnson. It's a double. Johnson laces a double into center. It's a possible error on a throw. Will keep the 9. The center fielder for Philadelphia is Maddox. His error rating is a 3. There won't be an error on any throw. But it's a double to center. Cruz's base running's a 4. With 2 outs, it's a 5. Double to center plus 1 is 6. Center fielder Maddox is a 0 arm. There's not going to be a throw anyway. Cruz coming around from first. He will score. This game is tied. We are tied at 7 on a double by Cliff Johnson. Stadium and Section 1933 cheer. Yay! No lead is safe. I think I remember saying that. This game is tied at 7, and the go-ahead run is at second base, and the batter is Rob Andrews, and the players in the Phillies dugout cannot believe it. Cliff Johnson, a huge a tying RBI double off of Tom Underwood. And now here's Andrews. He's 0 for 2. Strategy roll. That's an 18. Nothing happening. Underwood will make the pitch. 4-4. Again, an error on a throw comes up. Andrews, 1-4. And that's going to be a base hit past the shortstop. It's a single 6. It's not a base hit past the shortstop. That is an infield single to short. Infield single to short. That's picked up by Boa. Boa's error rating is a 6. That's a 12. He won't make an error, and Andrews will automatically be safe. Runners advance 1 base. Johnson goes to third. And the batter now is Roger Metzger. Metzger is 1 for 3. Phillies with a 7-0 lead, and the Astros score 7 unanswered, and it's tied at 7. Underwood will pitch to Metzger. They can't get out of this inning. Metzger's 1 for 3. Strategy roll. 7, nothing happening. Underwood will make the pitch. 3-1. That's a walk plus 10, and that 14 will walk Metzger, and the bases are loaded. That is the 9th walk issued by the Phillies. Oh, those bases on balls. And the batter is Gross. No, I'm sorry, not Gross. We have a pinch hitter coming up for Zambito. Losing train of thought. New batter coming up for the Astros. Beginning to run out of batters on the bench in a game like this. And the batter is going to be Leon Roberts. And the fans a big cheer for Leon Roberts coming up to the plate. Leon Roberts hit the go-ahead homer with 2 outs in the top of the 9th in game 1 of the series. With the bases loaded, Roberts can definitely hit one here. 2 outs. What do you do here? I think you keep Underwood out there. I don't think you got a choice. Underwood's got to come out. He couldn't get anyone out. The Phillies will go to the bullpen. And since it's a 6th inning, I usually can't do a double switch. So coming on to pitch for the Phillies now will be Tug McGraw, and he was the one that gave up the homer to Leon Roberts. And they're going to give him another chance. So here comes Tug McGraw against Leon Roberts. Can Roberts do it again to him? Sean 1113 entering the Astrodome. Boy, did you miss a lot. Yeah, you did. You probably missing right now the game of the year. Automatically, this is a game of the year candidate no matter who wins. Bases loaded. McGraw will now pitch to Roberts. They're going to go with McGraw here. Tied at 7. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. No place to put Roberts. They cannot walk him. Strategy roll. 5. No play. McGraw will make the pitch. It's a 3-3. It's at the park. Astrodome is going to be called into play. That's a 4-6, and it's a rare play. Oh my, you got to be kidding me. A rare play in this situation. 4-6 is a blank. We go to a rare play with men on base. So let's see what it is. 21. Passed ball chance. Roll 1d6 versus catcher's passed ball rating. If passed ball, it gets away to the backstop. All runners move up one base and head for another, if applicable. Roll 1d6 and check against lead runner's base running rate. Well, this is not a typical passed ball. If it's a passed ball, runners usually advance one base. This is giving them a chance to go 2 bases. So it's a passed ball chance. The catcher is Boone. His passed ball rating is a 4. Does he stop it? Yes, he does. It's a 1. Oh boy, not a pass ball. We'll do it again. Oh, and immediately Boone jumped up and went to talk to McGraw. Oh, Boone stops a passed ball attempt. And we'll do this again. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, tied at 7. McGraw will try again. Pitch is coming. 2-4 against a right-hander. That's a blank. Roberts will swing the bat. 3-1. That's a ball hit to center field. That's a 16 against the lefty. It is too high. And it's going to be a fly out to center. He just missed a triple by 3, and the side is retired. What an inning. And only 1 run scored. 1 run on 2 hits, 2 walks. And we are tied at 7 after 6 innings of play. You don't think 7s are wild on the scoreboard? You don't think this game is important to either one of these teams? Gary Maddox leads off for Philadelphia on the top of the 7th, tied at 7 here. Astros need a pitcher. Now they have to go a little bit deep in the bullpen. So they cannot use starters until all the bullpen are used. And they're going to, I think in this case, they're going to go with Gilbert Rondon now and save Forsch for the 8th or the 9th inning. Now we'll see how good the bullpens really are. Here's Gilbert Rondon. He will pitch for the Astros, a 5.70 ERA. And he is the 6th Astro pitcher. Maddox will go ahead and bat. The Phillies still have the better bullpen. We'll see if that does translate to a win. Tied at 7, top of the 7th. Rondon with the pitch. 3-6, that's a blank. Maddox will swing. 1-4, and he leads off with a double to right field. And the Phillies get the leadoff man at second base. Maddox goes to second on a leadoff double. And the batter will be Johnstone. Johnstone is 2 for 3, 2 singles. Infield playing back. Maddox is a stealing threat. The 7, he does not get the jump. Maddox will stay put. Rondon will go ahead and make the pitch to Johnstone. Pitch on the way, 4-3. He is not tired. That's a blank. Johnstone swings, 6-2, and he popped it up in the infield. That's a pop out to first. Out number 1. 1 man down. The batter will be Boone. Boone is 0 for 3. Reached on an error, though, in the first inning. Maddox on at second. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. Rondon will make the pitch to Boone. Here it comes. 5-6. Strikeout 11. No. Boone will swing the bat. 2-1. And that's going to be a fly out to left. Out number 2. Maddox will hold at second base automatically because a fly out to left is a -3 to the BR rating, so it's an automatic 0. He'll stay put. Tug McGraw will come out of the game. And coming up to bat for the Phillies will be Tim McCarver, 277 average. So we'll see a new pitcher for the Phillies here. Maddox on at second. Tim McCarver now at the plate. The pitcher spot for the Phillies is 2 for 3, a double and a single. Maddox on at second base. Rondon, Strat, 4. He'll stay put. Maddox will not try anything there. Rondon will make the pitch to McCarver. Pitch from Rondon. 1-5. Walk plus 10. That 16 will walk McCarver. He will walk him easily. And now the batter is Cash. Cash is 1 for 4, had a single in the first inning, and then grounded out 3 straight times. Runners at first and second for Philly. Rondon ready to make the pitch. Nothing happening on the bases. Rondon looking in on Cash. Fans here at the Astrodome hoping that Rondon can do the job. Here's the pitch from Rondon. 2-6. It's a blank. Cash will swing. 3-2 against a right-handed pitcher. It's a ground ball to second base. That's picked up by Andrews. Throws to first. Side retired. Rondon does not allow a run. No runs on 1 hit, a walk. It may be the craziest game played this year so far, and it's not over yet. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night will be Game 5 of the American League Championship Series. The Oakland Athletics taking on the Boston Red Sox. A big game tomorrow night. That series is tied at 2. The Athletics will have Vida Blue on the mound for them, and Reggie Cleveland will pitch for the Red Sox tomorrow night. A ginormous Game 5 to see who will be facing elimination in Game 6 on Wednesday night. Tuesday night, we'll have Game 5 of this series between the Phillies and the Astros. Steve Carlton will pitch for the Phillies, and Mike Cosgrove goes for the Astros in Game 5. Probably more of a reason why the Astros need this game more than the Phillies do, but an incredible game going on here. Bottom of the 7th. Leading off for the Astros is Enos Cabell. 3 right-handers coming up. The Phillies will go to the bullpen, and they're going to bring out Ron Schuler. 1-0, 3 saves, a 2.90 ERA. Schuler will be the 6th Philly pitcher. Bottom of the 7th. The Astros had to chop down that tree that they planted. They did that. Schuler will now pitch. 6-2 against a righty. Strikeout plus Cabell. He gets Cabell on a 1. Struck him out. Strikeout by Schuler, and that's the first out. Next batter will be Cedeno. Cedeno is 1 for 4, has a single and a stolen base. Schuler will go ahead and make the deal. 6-1. That's a pitcher result. Cedeno a righty. A 1-2 is a single up the middle. That's a 7. It's too high. Cedeno will swing 3-2, and he grounds it to third. And 2 outs. Batter now is Watson. Watson is 0 for 3. Schuler will go out there and he'll make the deal. 4-4. Strikeout 8. No, that's too high. The Astrodome subtracts 1 from that 8, making it a 7. Watson 5-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to first, taken care of by Allen, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. So Ron Schuler does the job there. And after 7, we're still tied at 7. Top of the 8th coming up. The Astros are going to go ahead and do. Can I do it is the question. I think I can. Let me see here. Watson at first. No, I can't do it with Watson. Can I do it with Cabell at third? He's due to bat, pitcher spot due to bat 5th. He's got to pitch. Gilbert Rondon is going to stay out there and pitch. He did very well. He has 2 batters he can face before tiring. Forsch is warming up, as well as Sosa. The Astros really want to save Forsch for the 9th. Leading off for the Phillies will be Larry Boa. Boa is 3 for 4, 2 singles and a double. Rondon will go ahead and stay out there. He'll make the deal. 3-1. Range play. Boa. 5-4 against a right-handed pitcher. That's a fly ball to left field. That is hit to Cruz. Cruz's range is a 5, and he can't get it. It drops away from him, and that's going to be a double for Larry Boa. Cruz couldn't get there. Leadoff double for Boa. Cruz has a range of 5. It's a 6, and it's out of his range. And Boa hit it right over his head, and a go-ahead run at second base. And now the batter is Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 4, has a bomb in this game. And the Astros are not going to take any chances. They wanted Rondon to see if he can do it. He gives up a double. The Astros are not going to be dumb. They got to bring in their best now, and it's going to be Forsch. Starting pitchers are beginning to warm up just in case. But I cannot go to the rotation until all pitchers in the bullpen have been relieved. And then in the rotation, I have to go by the pitchers, how many relief appearances they have, not ERA. So Boa on its second, and now here's Schmidt. And Forsch is on the mound now. Here comes Forsch. Astros are going with him now. Boa on its second base. Still rolling the strat. That is a 16. Boa staying put. Forsch will make the pitch. 4-6, strikeout. And wow, that is right between a 1 or a 13. It doesn't matter because Schmidt has a as a strikeout rating of 15, -1 is a 14, so that doesn't matter. Schmidt struck out, 1 away. Batter now is Greg Luzinski. Luzinski 2 for 4, a double, a single, and reached on an error. Anything on strategy? That's a 3. Boa staying put. He doesn't get the jump. Forsch will pitch to Luzinski. Pitch coming from Forsch. 3-5. Wild pitch. 5. Yes, it's a wild pitch, and Boa will go to third. A wild pitch by Forsch, and now a sacrifice fly could put the Phillies ahead. And that is the first wild pitch by the Astros, but there was a balk which brought in a run. So Bowen now on at third. Now the infield is in with 1 out. Forsch will make the pitch. I will check the strategy. That's a 1. Boa actually has a chance to steal home, and he won't do it. You got to let Luzinski swing, which would be dumb. I never had anybody try to steal home yet. This would have been a pretty good chance. But Forsch will pitch. 1-3, strikeout 9. Got him! Struck out Luzinski. And that's out number 2. And the batter now is Allen. Allen is 1 for 4. Strategy roll. Boa staying put. Forsch will make the pitch to Allen. Go ahead, run at third base for the Phillies. Forsch with the pitch. 3-5. Wild pitch 10. And it's a possible pass ball. Possible pass ball by Johnson. His pass ball rating is a 1. If anything other than a 1, Boa will score. And no, it's got past him. It's a pass ball on Johnson. Boa will come in to score. Phillies take the lead 8-7. Stadium groans. Section 1933 takes a drink of dome foam. Boop. Ken Forsch, wild pitches, Boa over to third, and then Cliff Johnson allows a passed ball, and the run scores 8-7 Phillies. What a way to give up a run. And Allen still at the plate. 2 outs. Forsch will pitch. 4-4. Strikeout 5, and he got him. Forsch actually strikes out the side. He strikes out the side after a leadoff double by Boa, but a wild pitch and then a passed ball brings in the go-ahead run. 1 run on 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 8-7 Phillies. Jose Cruz leads off for the Astros in the bottom of the 8th. He hits right. Ron Schuler will stay out there. He has 3 batters he can face before retiring. As the Phillies got to save a little bit of their bullpen, Ron Reed is ready to go for the 9th. 8-7 Phillies. Bottom of the 8th inning, and maybe the craziest game this season. Schuler will make the pitch. 6-4. Error on a throw. Cruz. 2-4. That's a ball hit to right field. That is an 11 against a righty. Cruz leads off with a triple. Cruz leads off with a triple to right field. That's an 11, and he gets a triple, and the tying run is on third. Sometimes I think this game hates me. Cruz is on at third and a triple. Leadoff triple, the batter will be Johnson. Johnson got an RBI double his last time up. He is 1 for 3, doubled and a walk. The infield is in. Leadoff triple by Cruz. Schuler will pitch to Johnson. Strategy roll. 16, nothing happening. Schuler does have a very good pickoff rating. Schuler will pitch. 5-1, strikeout 8, got him, struck out Johnson. That's a big K, out number 1. Next up will be Rob Andrews. Andrews is 1 for 3, singled his last time up. Anything on the roll? No. Schuler will go ahead and make the pitch to Andrews. This is Schuler's batter. He will be tired after this. Schuler will make the pitch. 2-1. Wild pitch 16. That's a possible pass ball. You can't believe this. Boone, however, his pass ball rating is a 4. And he stops it. Oh, wow. Boone makes a pass ball save. And he's going to go talk to Schuler about that one. Boone talks to Schuler and said, hey, look, I know what they just did. Let's not do the same thing. Get this guy out. Schuler, almost a pass ball, but Boone makes the save. Infield is still in, 1 out. Schuler with the pitch. 6-4, error on a throw. Andrews, 5-3. That's a ball hit to center field. That's an 18 against the righty. That's going to be, I can't believe it. Andrews gets a triple. This game is tied. This game is tied. There won't be a throwing error as Cruz will come in to score. We're tied at 8. And the go-ahead run is on third base. Stadium cheers. Yay! Section 1933 showers everybody with dome foam. The next batter is Metzger, and that's it for Schuler. He is tired. The Phillies will have to go to the bullpen. And they're going to go with Ron Reed. Reed is the 7th Philly pitcher. 1 out, infield in. Ron Reed will pitch to Metzger. Bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 8. If the Astros can take the lead, Ken Forsch may bat instead of going out of the game. And Forsch still has 4 batters left he can face. Reed will make a pitch. Strategy roll. 16, nothing happening. Reed will make the pitch. 6-5. That's a walk. 4. Yes, he walked him. He walks Metzger. Runners at the corners, and the batter is Ken Forsch. Do you take him out and trust your save opportunity, if you get it, to Jose Sosa? I think you do. Forsch is going to come out. You got to try to win the ball game. Coming on to pinch hit will be Wilbur Howard, righty on left. Wilbur Howard will pinch hit against Ron Reed. Brandon Baker joins us here at the Astrodome in the craziest game played this year. Metzger on at first, Andrews on at third. Infield is in. Reed will have to make a pitch. Strategy roll, 2. Nothing happening. Reed will pitch to Howard. 2-3. Strikeout, 17. That's too high. Howard will swing the bat. 4-4, and it's a ground ball to second base. Andrews will stay put. He will not come in to score. The throw goes to first to get Howard, 2 outs. And that's the right call. Andrews' chance of scoring would have been on a 1. And you've already tied the game up. Runners at second and third now, 2 outs, and the batter is Gross. Gross is 1 for 2, a single, and he's walked 3 times. The Phillies have not done well here. It's the walk. They have given up 10 bases on balls in this game against the Astros. The Phillies at one point were ahead 7-0. It's now 8-8. And the Astros have the go-ahead run on third. Strategy roll, nothing. Reed will concentrate on Gross. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Are the Astros a team of destiny? We're about to find that out. Reed with the pitch. 4-6, hit by pitch, 18 too high. Gross will swing, 4-2, and that's going to be a fly out to left field. That'll be caught by Luzinski, and the inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits, 2 triples, and a walk. After 8, we're tied at 8. In this ginormous Game 4 of this NLCS. Will we see some 9th inning magic? We've already seen enough magic in this game to last us an off season. Gary Maddox is the leadoff batter. The Astros only have 2 more pitchers left in the bullpen before the starters come out. And the only one with relief appearances first is Jose Sosa. So he has to come out to pitch. Here's Jose Sosa, a 6.94 ERA. He will pitch to Gary Maddox. Top of the 9th, tied at 8. Starting pitchers are beginning to warm up if necessary. Sosa will get set and make the pitch to Maddox. 6-4. That's a possible error. Maddox, 3-5. That's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Gross. Gross's error rating is a 4. That's a 5. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. Nice play by Gross. Fly out to right. Next batter is Jay Johnstone. Johnstone, 2 for 4, 2 singles, and he came and he scored on a balk. Sosa will make the pitch. 6-3, strikeout 6. Nope, too high. The stadium saves Johnstone. 6 minus 1 is 5. Johnstone swings. 1-3. Line drive right back to Sosa. He's got it. Out number 2. Sosa flashing a little leather. And now the batter is Bob Boone. Boone is 0 for 4, but reached on an error. Sosa will go ahead and make the deal. 3-1. That's a range play. Boone, 5-1. That's a pop fly ball in the infield. It's a pop fly to third. Pop fly to third. Cabell's range is a 4. Does he make the play? No, he doesn't. That's going to drop for a base hit. That's going to be a single for Bob Boone. It drops for a hit, as he couldn't make the play. So Boone goes to first on a single. He will hold the first there, as he makes it to first on a failed pop fly, and we'll see a pinch hitter for Ron Reed. Now the Phillies got to do something with their bullpen as well. Coming on to bat for the Phillies will be Johnny Oates. They're now in the ninth inning, so any batter can now be used. Johnny Oates will pinch it against Sosa. As Boone gets a base hit. The pitcher spot for the Phillies is done very well. 2 singles and a walk and an error. 2 outs. Sosa will make the pitch to Oates. Go-ahead run on first base. Still rolling a strat, believe it or not, nothing happening. Sosa will go ahead and pitch. 1-1, that's a walk. 17 is too high. Oates will swing. 4-4, base hit, pass short, it's a single. Oates gets a base hit. Boone's base running rating is a 3 with 2 outs. He has to hold at second. A pinch hit single for Johnny Oates. The Phillies pitcher spot is 3 for 4. And now the batter is Dave Cash. Cash is 1 for 5. 2 outs, top of the 9th, tied at 8. Sosa has to pitch to Cash. Runners at first and second. Cash, a big hit here, could be huge. 2 outs. What a game this has been, and it's not over yet. Strategy roll. That's a 12, nothing happening. Sosa will make the pitch. It's a 2-6. It's a blank. He is not tired. Cash will get to swing the bat. Cash swings. 6-5. Base hit right up the middle for Cash. It's a single. A base hit right back through the box. Boone coming around from second. He will score. Phillies take the lead 9-8. Oates will stop at second as he cannot make third. Stadium groans. Cash gets a huge RBI single and brings in a run. It's now 9-8. And the batter is Boa. And the Astros are going to make a pitching change. Sosa's coming out. He is the last reliever in the bullpen with relief appearances. There is one starter in the bullpen that does not have any relief appearances. Now he can come into pitch for the first time, and that is BB's favorite guy, Mark Lemongello. So coming on to pitch for the Astros is Mark Lemongello, another great baseball name in history. This is his first appearance in the postseason. The only way he can pitch is if all relievers in the bullpen with relief appearances are used. Lemongello was the last bullpen reliever. Starters can be used coming up if this game goes any further. Lemongello has only a 2.79 ERA, but he had enough innings pitched to make the roster. So here is BB's Mark Lemongello. But runners at first and second, he's coming in a crucial time, 9-8. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Strategy roll says no play. Lemongello will try to go ahead and make the pitch. Lemongello with the pitch. 1-5, strikeout 5. No, Boa does not strike out. Boa will swing. 4-5, fly ball center field. And that'll be caught by Cedeno. And the inning is over. 1 run on 3 hits for the Phillies. A big RBI single by Cash. 9-8 going into the bottom of the 9th. Will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic? I know for a fact that Steeler fan does not want to see any Astro ninth inning magic. I know for a fact he doesn't want to see that. He wants to see a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. Bottom of the ninth. Enos Cabell leads off for the Astros. Now the Phillies have to go to their guy. The Phillies also have one reliever left in the bullpen, and that, believe it or not, is Randy Lurch. If you'd have told me that Randy Lurch is going to come in for try to get the save in a game in the postseason, I wouldn't have believed it. Randy Lurch is a fringe player, but he made the roster with only 3 innings pitched. He got in there. So here's Randy Lurch, and he's a lefty. Bottom of the ninth inning, 9-8. Lurch has only a 3.00 ERA. He's coming in right now to make the save of his life. And he did have a save, that year. Lurch will make the pitch. 1-5. Error on a throw. Cabell. 5-3. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. And that's caught by Johnstone. Out number 1. No error. 1 down. The batter now is Cedeno. Cedeno is 1 for 5. Lurch will go ahead and try to make the pitch. 4-4. That's a blank. Cedeno swings. 6-3. Ground ball to short. That's picked up by Baugh. He's got it. Throws to first. Out number 2. And now the chance. Last one here is Bob Watson. And Watson does have home run power. But Lurch has no home runs on his matrix. There is no way he can hit a home run in this case. No way, because the Astrodome doesn't have any on its matrix as well. So Watson, the best he can do is get on base. Randy Lurch will pitch to Watson. 2 outs. 9-8 Phillies. Phillies trying to tie this up, guaranteeing a Game 6 back at the vet. Astros trying to keep it alive. Lurch with the pitch. 1-4. It's a blank. Watson will swing. 4-6. Base hit past second base. Watson gets on with a single. Watson is safe at first on a base hit past second. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning in RJL 5-8 in this kind of game? No effing way. And that will now bring up Jose Cruz. And Cruz hits lefties very well. Cruz is 2 for 4, a triple, a single, and a walk. Cruz does hit righties pretty well, too. Question is, do you let Lurch pitch to Cruz, or do you go to a starting man? And if for the Phillies, that would have to be Jim Cott, because Cott has 3 relief appearances. It would have to be Cott, and he's a lefty as well, so it doesn't matter. So Lurch is going to make the pitch. 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth. 9-8 Phillies. Randy Lurch trying to make the save of his life. Cruz trying to keep this game from a tough loss from the Astros. I am rolling a strategy, though. That's a 17. Watson not doing anything. Lurch will make the pitch. 5-4. It's a blank. It's up to Cruz. Cruz swings. 4-1, and it's going to be a ground ball to second base. It's picked up by Cash. He picks it up, pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. The Philadelphia Phillies escape with a 9-8 win, and this series is tied at 2. No runs, a hit for the Astros, and definitely a Game of the Year candidate, and this might have replaced Mike Schmidt's natural cycle. It's going to be tough between those two. Randy, what a win for the Phillies. Final line score coming up. For the Phillies, 9 runs on 17 hits and no errors. For the Astros, 8 runs on 12 hits and 4 errors. That is what really did the Astros in early in this game. 4 errors, all made between innings 1 and 4. The winning pitcher is Ron Reed. He gets the win. Jose Sosa takes the loss and goes to 0-1. And Randy Lurch gets a save here in the postseason in the craziest game played in 1976. I don't think this doesn't take the spot, though, of the 85 NLDS game between the Cardinals and the Expos, because that game went into extra innings and was even nuttier. But this game is up there in the top 5 in terms of craziness. Tomorrow night will be Game 5 of the ALCS. Oakland at Boston. It will be Vita Blue going up against Reggie Cleveland for the Red Sox. And then on Tuesday night, Game 5 of this series, who will be facing elimination in Game 6? It will be Steve Carlton for the Phillies going up against Mike Cosgrove of the Astros. What an unbelievable game this was. 2 hours of pure craziness. But the Phillies eke out the win here and tie this series up at 2. Game 5 is going to be ginormous. Steeler fan Brandon Baker, Sean 1113, Woodman 564, G Puck, Michael Peterson, BB, Kevin Hayes, Keith White. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. I'm pretty sure this game deserved it. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the darn bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night for more crazy baseball. The Phillies, in the craziest game of this season, escape with a victory on the Astros, 9-8. This NLCS is tied 2 games to 2. We'll see you tomorrow night. Take care.